Oirirwota omurozi wa 4TV biro kwezi 13 okwezi kwa kabiri omwaka gwa 2026 kandi ikirize nkwikiyeho Agatahingurwa omusemi wa gondi atugondeze Marina Dieri. Ihere Uganda People's Defense Forces lizikire Major General Francis Takiriwa omakaga kakusangibwa Rutoma Kashari omu district ya Mbarara. General Francis nejikibwa nkomusaija owabeire nkwata ngabo na habura abantu kandi nabagaramu abantu amani ahoteire no korana n'abantu kandi ngo abeire musaija aine engeso muno emyaka 40 eyamazire nakora omulimo gwe ogwo wamahe. Omusaki waitu abeireyo lekaptichio.
Condolence to the family, the UPDF, government and the country for this big loss. Loss is measured by life's worth, but also by impact. Every human is precious to the extent of the basic fact of life, of humanity. But beyond that, we each have our individual attributes and how we apply our human life while we live. Takiriwa falls in the exceptional category of people who lived his life with positive effect and impact. As living organisms, we come and ultimately we must go. The difference is when and how. From a human perspective, the question that is always asked is, what has he or she left behind? Yatsugachi. This question is mostly to do with physical life and its endurance through others, meaning wife, kids, and the rest. I extend my heartfelt condolences to you for the loss of a fine human being, husband, father, uncle, cousin, son, a friend, a soldier, an officer, a gentleman, and a general.
This is a very difficult time to speak, but always we are liberated by his word. This is a condolence message. On behalf of the officers and militants of Uganda People's Defense Forces family, and on my own behalf, please accept our heartfelt condolences in this time of grief following the demise of our comrade, who is also your beloved son, Major General Francis Takiriwa, which occurred on the 7th of February 2026. This occurred while on admission at the UPDF National Referral Hospital on Boya. And the cause of death is natural. Major General Francis Takiriwa has been a natural leader. Exemplary performance, commitment, zeal, resilience, and him admiration not only from his seniors and peers, but also from his subordinates. He was a very calm, amicable general who approached his work with a high level of professionalism and integrity. He perfectly blended military discipline to public service.
Nyenda kubanza no kwebaza Ruhanga owatuhensi yanungi owatuha abantu bengi abeja kutushagatira nkabire ndiyo nintere nduru kunkakunye abandi enyuma namanya ngo hariyo abantu behind me so tinguza kutima nanone isho nindewe y'abantu nabo kitindikishe n'ukwana ikintinzi so ejo nisemera Ruhanga
kandi otugumezamu na Agatahingurwa omurozi waitu omurungi omyuka w'omukorasi w'ihanga Uganda owekitinisa Jessica Alupo ayekere omukikale ekya Addis Ababa okuchikira mukuru w'ihanga Uganda owekitinisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni abokorato rumurundi gwa 39 rwabembezi abamahanga aganyakuli Africa kandi omusaki waitu oikereze abutwichiyo.
Sore ya utu kaza kibobone 2026 akem emamme julano enyaka kisi Jesuka obomo ocholo akwena salupo obomo ocholo now eno matabere bobi moke na ebela akwena salupo obomo ocholo now ikurukulu atakito ajarutu ashomani teyoni
kandi utugumizamu omurozi waitu omurungi isomero eria Christ Aid hoteire nekitongole basimire mono kandi bayoleka amasomererwa hali abantu abagumizemu okubaho busagiki ahoteire nokusagika abegi babo beno byona babalize hanyuma yebigezo ebyo mwaka gwa 2025 byekitebe kya sene yakana okuturuka kirokino mu ihanga le Uganda omusaki waitu ahikereyo kandi dakabtichio.
My name is William Mugenyi, head teacher at Christ Aid Secondary School. I'm glad to be here today because we have just received our results for the year 2025, where we sat 139 students, and all the 139 students came in result 1, and their performance has been in A, B, and C. That is how our performance has been, and all the students performed so well, giving them a chance to move from this level to another level. When a student comes in result 1, that means can go anywhere, either A level, take it a tertiary institution, and then pursues much more education. This performance has been well worked for by our administration and the whole entire Christ Aid as an organization, supporting one another. And because of that support from the staff, from the teaching staff, from the casual staff, and all the community members, the parents, and then the dedication of our students, then we have been able to excel, and that is why we are celebrating this day today.
Kandi harolengo rwisomero lyaitu kirokino rutuletire kuba hano Christ Aid Secondary School nkora ka director w'isomerere nizire kusima no muhimbo gw'amani no kusemererwa abegi baitu abakozere exam byabo umwaka gwa 2025 abana baitu bona ko kutwahura headmaster na soborora bayizire bona abana baitu bahikire mu result 1 ko kumanya hat system ko kuraninga exam kandi nimanyira kimu ngo abana bano gukora kwabo kurungi kireterezibwe kimu haliyebe abana bali mu kikaro ikirungi na mbere kubalindera inyo abazaira batakayizire mukatuletera abana nimba saba abana mbalete kano murahikaho numwija kumanya ngo ibigambo byabo byabere natugambira ibigambo bibere byamananu tibebeire byo kutera obundi campaign kutoha abana baitu mwija kusanga ngo tukatunga abanyakisabe mbabazi okuruga munsi ya Belgium batwondekere bizimbe birungi na mbere abana baitu hati barakusomera kandi ekintu ekinde kimanyira kimunkiretera abana okusoma kurungi mu isomero lyaitu nubo abasomesa kandi no gwarana soba kutkora grades and abasomesa abo tubayina bali very dedicated kurora abatkora kurungi mu isomero omusomero lyaitu tuine no mugisa obundi ogokusanga ngo okuruga omunsi yaitu ya America halyabo abarukorolera kandi abatandikira obuhereza buno mugenzi hati yahumwire David Mpora bala owesem abantu bona bayatandikire nabo campaign yo kukonyera abantu beitano mu Uganda na muno hano omukikaro cyetwe kyatoro abantu wabo nibatamu amani mayingi muno kurora batungira okusoma kwa bana okwabusa rundi abali sponsored hati abana begi aba batu abazao abana bengi bali ha sponsorship nibasoma batekaine nibatunga ebitabo nibatunga fees nibatunga buli kintu cyone cyo mwana ekikumwetagisa abe mu isomero okulya kwa abana ngabagambiraho ngo tukatunga misiri gwo kulimiramu hati ebyo kulya by'abana ekicyeka kimu habyo kulya by'abana ntikyerimira so abana bene byo kulya bikubamara obundi habwa abazaire kutaguma obundi nimumanye bikufa mu isomero obundi nimutekereza abana bagendifu okwo obundi aliyenjara kuntaba yonjara abana nabalya nabayiguta kandi basemererwa ninsima mukama ngo tumusabire yahura kandi yagaruka mu habwirobwe hati twatunga amakuru amarundi agabana bayiturabaho abazaire abebembezi abebyonyegesa na muno omnyoro rujumba moti nabandi bona bakwatwa mu bintu byo kusoma kwa bana abebembezi ha district cyali mu evalence imire muno abo kuba namutusagika muno korora ngo abana bayitu bagenda omumaiso omubyo kwega bya
nitubatabarukia aba Christ Aid habo kuija musingire ebigezo byanyu navwa ikurweri mutwikirize tubanze tumulemo tujagaruka baitu otaruga hafo TV.
Fort TV, stay entertained.
Our Africa is full of stories. Stories of culture, creativity, and connection. Now, Afromobile brings these authentic African stories to your screen wherever you are. From your phone to your TV, to your desktop or laptop, to your tablet, with the all-new Afromobile, enjoy these stories uninterrupted, streaming anytime, anywhere, and on any smart device. Locally locked in with live events, TV, radio, movies, exclusives, and on-demand shows and more. Afromobile is your getaway to the Pearl and the whole of Africa. Search and download Afromobile from your app store today and immerse yourself in the stories shaping us today. Afromobile, authentic African stories.
Bagenzi harohe kitweka ekinkumanya kikahumba ruhanga ubuyemera hansozi olengeresi amare
Fort TV ikara osemerirwe.
Webaleyo omukahumurako kandi utugumizamu ekitebe kibendema ekikule mihanga obwahati ekya National Resistance Movement kigambire nkokuhati kyetegekere okutangira abona abantu abayisimbire kandi barabahundike basinga karuru batene ekitebe kyona ekibalemu ekitebe kya NRM kigambire ngo hati kyetegekere okorana n'abantu bano abarabiro batene ekitebe okorango obuhereza wagimuzamu kugendera kemu kurungi omumaiso. Lekomseka waitu abtwichio.
Right Honorable Anita Among as a delegation eyababaka abamu kwabo abalondeddwa nga bazzenga ba independents era nga enkola yaffe bweri ya NRM nti ffe tukolagana na buli muntu ekisooka eriyo ba independents balinga nkaga mu 7 abali mu parliament naye nga 5 mu bana kwabo bavuganya oba ba NRM betwandise NRM leaning independence naye nga ekyo kyokka tekimala balina okujja ne tukola nabo endagaano engeri gye tugenda okutambula nabo endagaano eyo gye tuyita memorandum of understanding. Not the first time that we are going to sign MOUs. We have been signing MOUs, but this symbolizes that there is a formal arrangement of working together. There is a formal arrangement that we are working together, but what it means is that they now attend the party meetings, and particularly the NRM caucus. They become members of the NRM caucus, they participate in NRM programs, and they also vote with the NRM when it comes to matters of voting in the August House. If we have retreats, they also come and participate in our retreats and all the other meetings.
Yes, Jemase, nganze National Female Youth MP elect nganva mu district yeri Antonde era lunako lwalero tuli ku NRM Secretariat nga tuze for introduction obokutwanjula eri party yaffe ya NRM nti faba independent naye aba independent abali NRM leaning naye mu mateeka tuba tulina okujja mu mateeka so kibadde kitwese olunako lwalero.
Wabala mseka waitu kandi utugumiza mumurozi waitu murungi Bishop wa Isaza Area Fort Portal Catholic Diocese Dr. Robert Muhirwa asabire abantu ahoteire n'abakristo keramuno okutwaza kurungi abantu abaroire obuno baboleka engonze ahoteire n'embabazi. Leko mseka waitu nabyo abtwichiyeho.
Kuitukaga abaweire omunsi yona kandi buli mwaka besitwe papa batandikira obutumwa kusobora obukuru bw'ekiro kinu na muno batusaba okufaaho abarwaire nambere hari abarwaire abakwikura bugurusi abakusaasa miringo etari emu. Embabazi nizo zimu tukusaba okwoleka omu marwariro gaitu itu abanyakwina obujuranizibwa nk'abadokita nk'abanasi n'abandi bakora omu marwariro. Hari ahonka na hona omu letu kwikara mu migongo yaitu mu mirimo yaitu okuba n'embabazi hari abantu abakusaasa. Sito papa natusaba tufuuhye okuba n'omutima ogu gw'okutafwaho abantu abakusaasa rundi abarwaire kandi ajyambisa okutukiza. Nikyo obu tusanga amarwariro agamu bahandikire we treat and God heals. Tujanjaba Ruhanga nakiza. Nabwe ikintu ky'okutwijukya itu abatendekerwe umujanjaba abarwaire nk'oku tuli bikwatwa bya Mukama habw'okutendekwa kwaitu emyaka nyingi etumara obundi abandi tufuuka ba specialists omu bicweka bitari bimu by'omubiri. Abasaho nibakwata kubi abarwaire nikyo osangira abaingi nibaija mu marwariro gaitu ag'ekereziya habw'okuba abantu nibasanga okufiibwaho okurungi.
National water supply system, inadequate hospital beds, lack of backup system for water, limited space for laboratory services, inadequate laboratory equipment such as CBC machine, which makes diagnosis somehow a challenge.
Kali government kwa kungisimira ngere tupatira iwaro ino kutirizo bereza wa hai waro hanu nitetaga mu CBC mazima borkwija hanu ebintu byona nabukora ebintu byabakabisoma chonka buherezo butuburo bagamba banzo kakechiyegeko hata kachiyego na ubuno talibana na bosanga line ya amani muno kuno hanu kwino koraki no yangirwa so kituletera ito ngabarwaire kura twagire nako obundo le mesibo yongere Kampala kandi Kampala itwenda tukora kitu kweshugo. So government waitu honorable Right Amoti chairman lieutenant yabona NRM
zia kandi nekelezia okutwaliza hamu nk'okweru kuma nk'okweru kubumba abantu omunsi yona. Irwaro lino eritwine hanu nijanjaba buli muntu wena no kaita bakubanza kukaguza edini yawo oliki oli musiramu oli mukatoliki oli mukristayo oli murokole oliki. So ntabwe kirwaro lino rijanjaba itwena abantu bamukama barukwija hano hakubekereziye kalitekaho okuhereza liri irwaro eritarukora magoba omirimo yali tirikora magoba baitu habwo buhereza. So ninsima muno ekelezia habwa amarwaro agatwine na muno irwaro lyaitu eryawe komire ntabwe ke bantu bamukama nimbasaba
sister uribale uribale merhano sister no abaribale bano omwako kuhero government yakabatembe abatekeguru bafokirwaro. It's now a hospital. So tutabarucha muno ningoza kutabarucha muno irwaro lya Busaru. Sister Grace come close here. So lino irwaro lya Busaru in terms of medical performance in the whole country for the previous year they emerged number 1. So no one. So twatabarucha mabala muno byonna. So ni ndora mugisa guno kusima bapata na Zweit Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau banya bezero timanyire ni sima muno government ya Uganda muno abwe komira ni muto obonyezi bwa mani muno actually mu PHC we komire health facility hano muda decision niyo haine kira yo heraone kiba barwaro kavira kabaitu mu health center zone zidi ze health center force ibakira level yo komire kutunga PHC kan centers tukonyera muno ngure bite byo bekiro from PHC ebide burugire mu RBF centers urugero mu government ya Uganda.
hati mutungire team kwijja kuba nekora hamu nekwataniriza hamu nesiba kimu nesumurra kimu kandi team egyo captain wayo omumateka omu district ya Kyegego ajja kuba chairman wa district aliyo n'ababalizi ninja kukora ikintu kusobora kurora ngo team eno yabahijyaho obuhereza butari bw'obwomezi bwonka not only health but obwomezi obuhereza bwona ari obuhereza obundozirege mu report sister nasoma hano obunyakubere busemerire kuletwa government baitirwaro na parish na diocese na eklezia ne babutaho haboko bwa government bubulireyo nyenda kubaraganiza mukijja kore kitu kusobora kurora ngo obuhereza ko bwa maizi obuhereza ko bwa masanyarazi obuhereza n'obundi bwona kurora bwatwikaho itwena twayegondeza mu buhereza bwa NRM government obuhereza bwo wekitinisa president Museveni tindi kwenda kuhinguraho ninyenda inyo
tukuma obuyonjo omaka gitu twerinda oburwire tukurya kurungi twerinda oburwire tukunaba mu ngaro twerinda oburwire tukuryaje twerinda oburwire tukushomesa abana baitu aho twashomesa abana ni cyangwa okuhinduka no kwetegereza bwangu
tukusima muno musaki waita bakutishaha amakuru ago kandi otugumizamu abembezi ahoteire n'abakujunanizibwa nibomezi mu rubuga rwa Fort Poto obolekere okusasa okwamani muno hanyuma yakizonzora ngo urubuga rwa Fort Poto n'urucyayibembire okuba n'abantu abanyakwine oburwaire obwakagingo slimu bene byona babalize babaire bali mukujaguza ekero ekyo kwijuka bali mukujaguza okujuka ekero ekiyakapira kalinda bomezi omuzigati ya mucho musaki waitu abaireyo kandi yabatusakira leka tufichiyo
You can touch it and open slowly. Then as you remove, press.
Give him time, give him time. We are laughing, but we don't do these things, and that's the reason why we are.
Press and remove it. Then hold the tip to remove the air. And then place it on top of your penis, the erected one. Touch still as you take it down slowly until the penis length is done because of different length. Ensure that there is space so that the sperms can be deposited and no pressure can destroy it. Because most of the times we use it and at times it bursts, so we wouldn't have that actual thing. Ensure that the sperms that have been deposited stay in the condom.
Let's listen, guys. I'm going to come there and ask you.
After tying, deposit it off properly.
Eniyo kondomu yaitu abeisiki eno yinkwasire mu ngaro tepukira muno kukora kurungi ebintu beitu ya mugaso muno nogikwata oti hano haroho aro eyo nogikwata kurungi kondomu eyaitu yabakyara ogitagura kurungi muno ito tukwetaga kubanza kwimisa nogijwara otyo oginyiga kurungi erugayo kurungi then nikweyeti nehumura kurungi muno hati wakumara gihayo kurungi nogikora mu munana ringi ngino hansi nendi eri kurungi enu ringi noginyora kurungi ekoro munana mwanya tegereza then ogita ukuri no mekinga shoti kwa dietoroza kurungi yatahayo kuri kurungi
noye kwata mukurungi kuri munsuwa kurungi muno
tingeze mushoti yao
naam
oyihayo ringi yenu etatalibanizo muzana noginaga mukasasirenu ringi togita kityo hati omusejo bali kumara kutahamu nobo kwasira hamu air pressure ya in out kasese 40 etasise bin sindikayo obumu kumara ensonga uwayihayo iwo sigaro kwasire hati nokeihayo kurungi muno okumekinga shuwa ngari ya meiziga gandi obundi agagwamu negata kusamukira obundi nagawe genyini hati nogihayo kurungi muno ozinga obondo kumara kuzinga onaga mu dustbin.
Ze Dr. Wilson Kazora nga nkulira ebyomutindo mu kitongole kya HF Uganda Cares. Olwaleero tuli wano mu kibuga Fort Portal nga tujjaguza olunaku lwe tuyita International Condom Day. Ng'olw'omwaka guno lugudde ku lunaku bwe rutinga 13 omwezi ogwokubiri 2026. Statistics z'eggwanga ezikwata ku bulwadde bwa mukennenya tukimanyi bulungi nnyo nti Fort Portal bwe twogera ku HIV prevalence eri ku bitundu 14 ku buli 100. Bwe twogera ku prevalence bakitegeeza nti bw'ofuna abantu 100 randomly mu kibuga ekyo abantu 14 ku bantu 10 kwabo bayina akawuka ka mukennenya. Tukimanyi bulungi nnyo nti currently national statistics zitwa prevalence ya 5.5%. Kitegeeza nti bw'okwata abannayuganda 10 abannayuganda nga 6 kwabo 10 bw'obeera sampling okwetooloola eggwanga be bayinza okuba nga balina akawuka. Kino kitegeeza ki nti kyekimu ku bibuga ekiri ku ntikko gye tuyinza okugamba mu bungi bw'abantu abalina akawuka. Ensimbi mu area ya HIV prevention oba mu okufunding activities ezituyamba okubanga akawuka kano tukaziyiza okubanga abantu abatakayina tekabakwata. Kubanga nga bwe mbadde njogeddeko wano nga ntandika nti strategic partners betwayina mu ntandikwa betumaze nabo ebbanga omwaka oguwedde nga gutandika baavaamu USAID funding we yali kati ne tukizuula nti omuwendo gw'essente oguli available okusupportinga HIV prevention activities omuli okwekebeza omuli ebintu nga kondom okukomolebwa n'ebirala bwe bityo essente zo zakendeera. Kiba kitegeeza ki nti tusigazza omukono gumu ogw'amaanyi ogutuyamba okubanga tuziyiza abatalina kawuka okubanga bakola ki bakafuna kwe kubanga tu relying only on treatment as prevention oba omuntu okubanga ajjanjabibwa. Twakizudde nti ekimu ku bintu ebiremesezza oba ebitaleetedde bantu okubanga bettanira nnyo some of the HIV prevention methods nga akapiira kwe kubanga we have limited sexual and reproductive health education oba okusomesebwa mu bantu okubanga bakola choices eziri informed by information ku choices ezikwatagana n'embeera yaabwe ey'okwegatta oba n'ebyokuzaala nti information eyo ntono nnyo. And wano we tusabira government okubanga etukwatirako ng'aba strategic partners naye nga tukolera wamu n'abanaddiini n'obwakabaka obw'enjawulo ng'olwaleero bwe tuzze wano tukola event eno nga tukwataganira wamu ne Kingdom of Toro okubanga tujjawo certain social and cultural barriers eziremesa abantu okubanga bafuna information entuufu.
Kandi tusima Toro Kingdom awakirokya abakatusungira hana ba youth abebembeze kuruga mu district gate kubona kandi kirokyo twabaza twalengaho muno kutwara maiso nokongera mu amakuru abandi kigendera wa kirokyo amakuru agakosa kondom nebirunge biro mukosa kondom tokutwalenda ntudora nka region yenu ya Toro kandi Kabarole district Moto City teenager pregnancy rundi ensingate zitwalenda zikyala iguru muno ziri haiguru muno hati nka kabaroli tunafika 20% ensinganto 20 nibatwalenda buli mwaka kandi abo tugali makuru marungi ensinganto zino nizitunga na infections STIs kandi kikusaliza tubakubaza bakutunga infections wire ezebishaka byensoni tubakubaza abukani batina kwambira abazeira nibatina kukibazaho nibacilera obutukozere bino byona abwacyo burwire akauka kumyorero kakumira kala haiguru no kutwalenda kukumira kala haiguru obutabalizeho na ensinganto ekitukweta community dialogue ensinganto zikatugumiza za gamba icyo kubanza bona bagonza muno 6 alwana kemerera kimwe alona abantu bakuru amagata ya Toro Kingdom abantu abakuru abemiruka na bamasaza kandi tukaba tuli mu kikaro nicyo kintu nyagamba kubo tubasobora kutaterana abo kuba nibagonza umubiri no kugonza ekyo bakakibaza benyini aba youth ekyo emo hansonga ensonga ya kabiri intekereza yo gamba kondomu ko kunagibazaho kondomu takuja kunkora kondomu nendwaza kondomu ebintu kuja kusemera kubyenda ndirwa nko kwa kwenda nene kintu ekindi nturora abana batungira muno kwegomba ebintu ebirunge batakuja kwihijya umwana mwisikina ayende simu smartphone kandi muzere yatamuhaye
kandi kuntizire terera abantu ko basaka etangana bitumanyire ngo kwatu akaba kasirimu kigira muno mu behavior undi ebikore ndi imikara y'abantu tunabwiki nterera abantu bona bakopoto site abatoro region ngutu teke oburyo orangu twasobora kwetantara uburere bwa sirimu wa munyerero kirkintu to commemorating arondi ntijuka ekiro kya kosa kondomu so abantu bakopoto kimanyure kwetantara ikikira kujanja so gene maiso ite twaza tutaka abantu abakopoto ekintu kya mani muno kandi baterera turenge ukore bintu tasakuteka womezi weitu harisi yo kwata ubere bomwiro
kino ibiro byokwezi 13 omwezi guno gwa kabiri tuli hano Toro Kingdom Grounds Muchwa bizira kujagusa ekiro ekya International Condoms Day rundi ekiro chokorora muteka mwamani kama Toro kwataniza hamwe kitongole kya Uganda Cares ne kitongole ebindi kurora mutuwaniro bomezi kwa bana bayi yitunko kama bwa Toro numutumanya ngo kira abasejo mukama atire sira ya amani muno kurora turwanitsa kadingo silimu kandi no mumbazozo hona no manyira be na ambassador mu UN kurora habwe songa yo kuwanitsa silimu so tukozire ntekaniza nyingi kandi emhantekaniza niyongo ku mwaka bwirwe gwahuire umwaka silimu yite kabere tuno yo status nicyo kwagezaho muno kurora ngukora campaign yo kurora abantu baitu babanza kumanya status yabo nesa neta rundi emerire batambiye musani akantu nihera ngo kujanjaba ekintu cyutabandize gukora ubugenda mu irwaro na handi babanza kora test so bakora massive mobilization yo kurora abantu baitu nibekebeza
muka kuka ko munywerera kandi tukandi baza kondomu ntuletaho umulingo kukutangira akarwere ko munywerero silimu kandi obwera buno buli muno mbana abatukanika myaka 14 garuka myaka 2 nena mbaisiki kandi mbasaid buli mwana 5 genda igunika maisaki ngo abasaid abakuru nibaterana muno na abisiki bato kandi abisiki bano nosanga bali mu mbera vulnerable matter how vulnerable you are in that situation rwana muno ko sakapira kwetangira ende zote tekanriz nyencho kamera fokere single mother ekyakabiri kwetangira ebirwere bikuraba mu kuterana silimu enzi ku kandeda
2500 plus people last year bakatungo burwaire bwa silimu so this day celebrating this day here is actually so good to us and we don't take it for granted so to appreciating so much Ministry of Health Toro Kingdom Kanu then Uganda Cares ukubasima but then here I believe there is so much more sensitization needed.
Webale omuseke waitu bakutushya amakuru ago kandi utugumeza mu murozi waitu omurungi wa Agatahingurwa mukikale kiakiaka huo mkorasi murukurato urukuro rihanga wa kiaka Central kitinisa Tom Braid asagikira abegi obo nabatongera bursaries lokomsaki waitu abtwichio.
You are blessed to have that bursary because your friend is from Honorable Tom, and your parent is a friend of Honorable Tom. From mgenze kusoma, mtagenze kwa swali. Manyira bamu mwene tebeza mu mwene mukuru. When saba kwaza barabana agenda kusaba bisabire sibali hano. First of all, you must be disciplined. There's no need your discipline. Na kutuma kugenda kubongera abana. There is some discipline there, 100% discipline. Secondly, concentrate on academics. If it is time for DIT, go to DIT. If you are available to class, you can class. Na ito tukasomaho, betu tukasaba mtakiswazi. Ikintu cyone kibi cyo gukora, kiri hari umwana. Nikibanza kujya hamzaire, then nikikaonsenga kigenda mahona ripoto. Tukasaba mwana musoma kwa. Mukwesa akashansi kandi ko cyakozereki. Kandi mufuke ba ambassador bahona ripoto. Na ikisanje kikwijya yinywa bachari mu senior 1 muje kubana mwenda kusoma senior 6 mukamnywani waitu wonu ekikumanyisa singa mura kikondera hagati mu senior 6 muri giyayo yitwa abantu bayitandike kutura amaziga hagati yaho mutugamba abana turabasobora. So these are not the only bursaries.
Abikora kile kirunge cy'abana baitu kandi ekurutululensieni because education is the only way that can liberate this world. Without education, we are wasting time. So, kutangana kutosa kusima kwa manilo kwa education. Abazaire batubalize na abana bagenzi baitu na honore batubalize nibe nakubira mbalize betubuzikirize mugaruka mu bugambo buteke buti akwati nsobora kucyetantara uturukwize hakusoma yenzarwa kabarole district ninkora katoke ya mwengi Buroga nukodo betona roboto mubikara mu manyire atakabe na member of parliament tirukoleka so borabo ina banywana bumukavonka no yisibire ikikina makuru so nyakuzarwa hansi kasenda kabarole. That is the friendship we encourage each one of us to have, to open up, use your opportunities, both here in Chegerwa and outside Chegerwa, both at Friend High School and somewhere else. Okay? So go and have good and better friends that will help you today and tomorrow, so that you also learn how to help others. We have been helped, but should be a date for each one of us.
Abazito atire mugaro de batwaro. Akali abana okwigoma genda ikisente cyakuzeki cyayangire. Tiniko. Kama abira abana bacura hano bigoma genda Ukraine. Cyonka level ya faraki ya yanga. Buri muntu na kusobora ekokora ekyakusobora ngo enkokorera ingeri kirafaraki nicyo kiringambira abantu kore cyo kusobora atari kweteka mu munigo gutakoleki botasore kuyihama abanyakuri abugenze misinya wanu muri baingaha sazeno imcheme boys and girls of crying high come they are the mothers now and the fathers first come and I give you assignment ingirundu kusambe cyalani nundu kose mikona akora amasweta ejo jeta plan B nkira kujibaza radio ngo you should have plan B in life. If you don't have plan B in life obomezi wense bukozereki bukoleme na faza no moral hand faza cyongana no sokusanga na project ya kora na alise nkuko yempunu nyobusiramu tavura na alise obsorogwe mukigenge baitu no sanga nawo nagambera nanyo kutunde kikuntu cyange nitunga milioni yange yamune mtwari 10 which means takulindira ngo bufaza bwonka ukata kutunga musara plan B aina plan B na iwe nyencho bora mara senior 4 you're going senior 4 she's in senior 6 so after senior 6 senior 4 this girl will sit at home asaba abazaire bamuhereze cyalani ke mitwaro 10 atandike kusona bitetea nesat nanyo korea ka design shop olubu mazire nosanga etandika kukora akasente nokuumura nokusoma takozereki. Ara my son, come my baby boy, come and tell them. One veteran bangi bano. You tell them what are you doing? You my father, go.
My name is Brandon.
Brandon, yes.
I offer was planning.
Yes, good. Have you heard?
Yes.
This young man is called Ronald. Eh? Even for him, he knows the slogan we use, Plan B. Plan B, he does what he did. Hiyo nombia bia kwa lidirisa kwa rakatimba na abikora. Which means naja kusaba ise, after senior 4, amugure machine ya mitwara 5. Agimutekera hali, atandike kore nyingi na madirisa nanyo linguzaye. Because they're not for free, byoma bya said. So, which means the
anyuma balirize irakulo hiroho.
Tukusima msako waito murungi habo kutichia amakuru ago kandi umuruzi waito murungi obale kuba utandikire hamu na nyowe kandi twahiko kumaliriza agatahingurwa kandi yena na kugondeza ekire kyabagunza ngaine kyanyinka ekirungi baitito nga 4 TV ntwenda kujucha no kusaba ngo oboraba no yegonza oyegonze no junanizibwa habwa 4 TV mbaira tugondeze Marina Diere kandi ikirize kugondeza kurara kurungi.